Have you ever experienced a ringing sound in your ears that doesn't seem to have an external source? If so, you're not alone. This is a common symptom of a condition known as tinnitus. Tinnitus is a bit like an unwelcome guest. It's characterized by a variety of noises that seem to emanate from your ears. These sounds can be as varied as a high-pitched ringing, a soft chirping, a persistent clicking, or even a low buzzing. And the most baffling part? These sounds don't have an external source. They exist only in your ears, and in some cases in your head. Now you might be wondering, just how common is tinnitus? Well, it's more prevalent than you might think. Approximately 10 to 20% of people in Europe experience tinnitus. That's nearly 1 in 5 individuals. Tinnitus is a chameleon of sorts. It can present itself in various ways. For some, the noise is intermittent, popping up now and then, like an annoying reminder. For others, it's a constant companion, a ceaseless noise that can be soft or incredibly loud. But here's the thing. Tinnitus isn't just about the noise. It's about the impact it has on your daily life. For some people, tinnitus is a minor annoyance, a small blip on the radar of their lives. For others, it's a significant disruption, a constant distraction that can make even simple tasks feel insurmountable. From the moment you wake up to the moment you fall asleep, tinnitus can follow you, coloring your world with its persistent noise. It's not just an ear condition, it's a quality of life issue. If you've ever experienced this, you may be dealing with tinnitus, but what causes it? The ringing in your ears can be quite frustrating, but understanding the root cause can be the first step in managing it. Tinnitus can be caused by various factors. Some of these include loud noises, hearing loss, physical injury, certain medications, genetics, and even earwax. Let's take a closer look at each of these causes. Firstly, exposure to loud noises is a common cause of tinnitus. This could be due to a one-time exposure to an intense sound like an explosion, or recurring exposure to loud noise such as in a work setting. Over time, these loud noises can damage the tiny sensory hair cells in your ear that transmit sound to your brain, causing tinnitus. Next, we have hearing loss. As we age, or when our ears are damaged by loud noise, our hearing ability can deteriorate. This hearing loss can lead to tinnitus. It's a sort of phantom noise, a sound that your brain produces to fill in the missing frequencies it's no longer receiving from the outside world. Physical injury, particularly to the neck or head, can also result in tinnitus. The nerves that control hearing might be affected, causing this persistent ringing in the ear. Certain medications are also known to cause tinnitus. These include some types of antibiotics, cancer medicines, diuretics, and even high doses of aspirin. Always consult your doctor if you start experiencing tinnitus after starting a new medication. Genetics also play a role. If your parents or grandparents had tinnitus, there's a higher chance that you might experience it too. It's not a guarantee, but it's worth being aware of. Lastly, a simple cause like a buildup of earwax can lead to tinnitus. Wax can block the ear canal, leading to hearing loss and consequently tinnitus. Now that we understand the causes, let's explore how tinnitus can be treated. Living with tinnitus can be challenging, but there are options available to manage the condition. Let's explore some of these options. For starters, addressing deficiencies in vitamins and minerals can help manage tinnitus. Vitamins such as B12 play a crucial role in our body's ability to regulate the nervous system. A deficiency in this vitamin can exacerbate the symptoms of tinnitus. Similarly, zinc is another mineral that is essential for our body. It plays a role in maintaining the health of our inner ear. It's worth discussing with your healthcare provider if supplementing these vitamins and minerals could be beneficial for you. Now let's move on to medications. Alprazolam, clonazepam, and oxazepam are examples of drugs that have been used to manage tinnitus. These medications are generally used to treat anxiety and panic disorders, but they've also been found to help reduce the perception of tinnitus in some individuals. Remember, it's essential to consult your healthcare provider before starting any new medication. Therapies can also be a valuable tool in managing tinnitus. One such therapy is masking therapy. This involves using external noises to drown out or mask the bothersome sounds of tinnitus. The masking sounds can be anything from white noise to nature sounds, and they can be delivered through devices like a smartphone or a special tinnitus masker. Another therapy that has shown promise is low-frequency transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS for short. This non-invasive procedure involves using a magnetic field to stimulate nerve cells in the brain. It's thought that this can help reduce the perception of tinnitus. While this therapy is still being researched, early results are promising. But that's not all. Research is also underway to find more effective treatments. Science never sleeps, and research is constantly underway to provide better solutions for tinnitus sufferers. In the world of medical research, there's always something new on the horizon. Let's talk about some of the potential game changers in the treatment of tinnitus. First up, we have two promising drugs, AM101 and AUT00063. These are currently under investigation for their potential benefits in alleviating the symptoms of tinnitus. AM101 in its trial phase is designed to work in the inner ear to reduce the hyperactivity that causes the persistent noise. AUT00063, on the other hand, targets the way the brain processes sounds, aiming to recalibrate the auditory system. The second area of research involves therapies like vagal nerve stimulation, known as VNS, and transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS. VNS is a treatment where a device is implanted under the skin to deliver electrical impulses to the vagus nerve. In the context of tinnitus, the idea is to reset the auditory cortex, reducing the perception of the ringing or buzzing noise. TMS, conversely, uses magnetic fields to stimulate nerve cells in the brain. It's a non-invasive procedure, which means no surgery is required. Researchers believe that by targeting specific areas of the brain, TMS could also help to diminish the intensity of tinnitus symptoms. While these treatments are still being tested, they represent a significant stride towards understanding and treating this challenging condition. They offer hope to millions who are searching for a solution to the constant noise they experience every day. Remember, these are not yet widely available treatments, and they may not work for everyone. But the important thing is that there is ongoing research, and with each new discovery, we get a step closer to finding a solution that can help a larger number of people. With ongoing research, the future looks promising for individuals suffering from tinnitus. So we've learned quite a bit about tinnitus today. This condition, often described as a ringing, chirping, clicking, or buzzing in the ears, is something that a significant number of people in Europe and around the world experience. It can be intermittent or constant, soft or loud, and can significantly impact daily life. The causes are varied, ranging from exposure to loud noises, hearing loss and physical injury, to certain medications, genetics, and even earwax. The good news is there are several treatment options available. These include addressing deficiencies in vitamins and minerals such as B12 and zinc, medications like alprazolam, clonazepam, and oxazepam, and therapies like masking therapy and low-frequency transcranial magnetic stimulation. Excitingly, there's also a lot of promising research happening. Scientists are exploring the potential of new drugs like AM101 and AUT00063, as well as techniques like vagal nerve stimulation and further uses of transcranial magnetic stimulation.